Awesome time to get back to the state of New Jersey. I'm originally from New Jersey, and there's nothing like being in the Garden State with wrestling. And I like to think it's one of the best states in the country for wrestling, and I'm just excited and ecstatic to be back here.
Another good reason for you to come back to New Jersey is do a little recruiting for yourself. You were just named the full-time head coach at VMI. You were interim for a year. Just talk about that process.
I've been coaching now in the college level for 8 years, and I've been at VMI for all 8. I was an assistant, and I got the opportunity to be an interim head coach and try it out. And they loved what I did with the program, and they promoted me to full-time head coach, and looking to improve the program and get it back to where it needs to be.
Give everyone an idea what kind of program you guys are, what division you are, who you wrestle.
Okay, well, we're Division I wrestling program. We're probably the smallest school in the country for Division I athletics. About 1,500 students. It is a military school, but we're Division I, and we're competing in the Southern Conference, and looking to get guys at the national tournament and do well.
Now, as a head coach, obviously Virginia's got some pretty good high school wrestling as well. What's your recruiting base? Or are you guys nationwide because you are a military school?
Nationwide, obviously we want the best guys in the country. Being from Jersey, being from Sussex County, Region 1, there's no better opportunity to come back home, see great talent, give back to the community, and get great talented guys in here that are going to produce wrestling-wise, but also for the country as well.
Let's talk a little bit about your days at Wallkill Valley, state champion junior year. You come from a wrestling family. Your brothers Will and Jay were outstanding wrestlers as well. Just talk about your time here.
I've been here growing up. I've been here from kindergarten through high school, and I was blessed to have a wrestling family. My parents were wrestling fanatics, and it's something that, looking back, I'm very proud of myself, proud of my family, and coming from Wallkill Valley, I'd love to just be back in the area. So
obviously, after a great career at Wallkill, you went on to Hofstra, and just talk about your career there. 2 All-American medals.
Yep, I had a great opportunity to go on to college and compete for Hofstra University under Tom Ryan. Awesome guy, awesome mentor. Back to the whole coaching development. You meet so many great people, and he was a guy that just changed my life for the better. And I was blessed to have him in my life, and qualified for a national tournament 4 times, and thankfully I placed twice, and it was just a great college experience, so I can't complain.
At what point did you think coaching was going to be in your future?
I never did once, and graduated college and kind of came back home to figure life out, as most students do. There was an opportunity at Wallkill to coach with Larry Hildebrand, who coached me all 4 years, and he gave me the opportunity. I fell in love with it, and then started looking elsewhere in college level, and thankfully landed a job in college, which is extremely hard to do, but blessed with that, and it's just an awesome time, awesome life.
Yeah, you mentioned John Trudgeon was from Newton. The other day, Dave Zabriskie was here. Just talk about how tight-knit the Sussex County wrestling community is, because it's got such deep roots.
It is. I like to think it's Region 1 is the toughest in the state, and with Valente, Zabriskie, Zach Ray producing national champions, our county's pretty small, and to have just within the most recent, the last 6-7 years, having multiple national champions. That just shows the talent that's in this area, and we need to keep it in the area, and just keep developing it, and getting guys in college. That's the most important thing, is getting guys in college. Get an education and go from there, and you get a chance to wrestle, great. And no matter what level, D1, 2, or 3, get in college, learn, get a degree, and give back to the community.
And speaking of that, now that you are the permanent head coach, how exciting, and what's the big-time goal for you guys down there in Virginia?
We're going to start with winning a conference championship. It's going to take probably 2, 3, 4 years to do it. I'm not going to stop until it happens. Once we win the conference, obviously with doing that, we're going to get guys to the national tournament. I want to get some All-Americans under my belt. It's going to take some hard work and getting the right guys in the room and the right coaches in the room to do it. And I ain't going to stop until it happens. I did it myself. I know it could happen. We did it in the past, in the 90s. And it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
How important is it to come back and talk to the little kids? Wrestling's such a tough sport. The numbers are kind of going down. Title IX issues. A lot of colleges have closed up their programs. How important is it still the love of the game now?
I look back at when I was going in elementary school. I wrestled for Reverend Brown. I'm not sure if they have a program anymore, but I had a great coach, Steve Opitz. He's a great guy, and I loved the sport through him. He taught me how to work hard, be a great person, and just how to work hard. And that's all I want to do with these little guys. Obviously they're not high school level yet, but I want to get in their minds that working hard, giving back to the community, and trying your best, no matter what's on academics or wrestling, and that's what I'm preaching about. And great things will come. Not everyone's going to win a state title. Some will, some won't. but just overall good experience with wrestling. It's gonna pay off so much in the future. So, and that's what it's did for me, and it's done so much for so many other people.